Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, it's been quite a long time since I did a video on the old YouTube. Life has been so busy with me here lately. I got a new job. Things are going great. I can say I love the new job. It's keeping me busy, occupied. I'm making good money now, and ever since I sold a truck, I'm not as stressed. That's a good thing. I will let you know there's a few things going on, but I'm making a special video, but I'm going to show you the motor coach is getting done here soon. But I'm going to talk today about basic RVing, the things you need to know. I'm making this video for a good friend of mine. His name's Billy. Billy, if you see this video, comment down below. So thanks, brother. I appreciate it. I'm showing the basic things you need to have to be full-time RV, from the elements and everything of what you need to do. This is how I have mine set up. Everybody has a setup differently than each other. This is how mine works just for me. I deal with the winter weather. I RV full-time, and it works just for me. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is that this will be your lifesaver if you cannot get fuel to your RV. I mean, basically, if you can't get a company to come out, this is the cheapest way. Get one of these big guys to help you. Okay, get like 2, maybe 3 of them to have on hand for when the weather gets real bad and you can't really get somewhere to tote it. And basically, I have 2 of these because I can't get a pig tank out here where I'm at because I'm too far from the road. So they really can't get to me. So I have 2 of these for myself. This seems to work. And if you're a full-time traveler and you park for long periods of time, one of these would actually help you out a lot if you have to run a furnace. These run you about, I think it's $120 to $140 a piece. I'm not quite sure, but you could find them at like Tractor Supply, Home Depot, many hardware stores across the US of A. And then the other thing that I've done is I kind of put a surround here. This is just kind of like a store stuff a little bit on my nose because I'm full-time RV, so I don't move my RV at all. It just stays in one spot. And the other thing you would invest in is a long hose to go outside your RV, and that would go to your tank on the outside of the RV. Not if you're mechanical, what I did was I took my long hose, and I'll show you, and I hooked it up right here. I used the gas sealant tape is what I used, and I tied it right into my reservoir, okay, right here. And then of course over here you have your 2 tanks over here. I have those for backup, is what I have them for. And then I'll eventually have full-time all my tanks hooked up, all 3 big tanks. That way if one runs out, the other one takes over. I just kind of keep an eye on things. And I will tell you, these little doodads from Amazon, they're junk. They don't really work all that well. They're not true. But it kind of gives you a general idea where you're at in your fuel. Best way to do it is lift it up a little bit. Okay, we're good. So have you. All right. Now, onward and upward. The next thing you need for full-time RVing, if you're going to be in the winter, is have a skirt on your RV. Okay? What we have is a skirt where it has like little snaps on it going across. You will have to do drilling and make sure they have the seals, have like a soft little seal on the back side of it. And you just snap them in, is what you do. The best ones I think would work would be the metal snaps if you can get them. If it's a black one, put black snaps on it. And it's just like little fasteners like you would have for, basically for a shirt, you know, goes snap. Same thing. That seems to work, and it has a way to weight down the bottom half of the skirt so that you're not having an issue with your skirt flying with the wind. Now, this is how I have mine set up. You can do yours any way you want, but this is what works for me. Also, another thing is, I got a 5-gallon bucket here. It is insulated. And then I got heat tape wrapped around a water filter inside of here. A water filter will help a lot with your pipes and stuff in your RV. Okay? And then I have heat tape going from there all the way up inside the RV. And I'll open the inside here. And then I have like a gooseneck right here. And then it hooks into my hose. And then turn back around, you got heat tape going all the way down to here. And as you can see, I'm a little wet. I got a little leak, so I got to take care of that here in a bit. But you get the general idea of how it all goes down. See, I see my leak. I got a little bit of a bad gasket in this connector here. So I think the gooseneck is not going to quite work. So I just realized that now today. But put you some heat tape on there for like a pipe heat tape is what it is. It runs on an outlet. Just wrap it around it. And then take your whole hose and wrap it with that tape. And then get you some pipe tape. Get you some pipe, pipe insulation that looks like this. Kind of like a pool noodle. Noodle is what it is. Then wrap it around that. And then it goes all the way to your water hose where you're camping and you're staying full time. That helps as well. Now, on to the next thing is I'm a little bit mess out here. I'm just getting ready to clean it up today. Because winter was so hard, we just hadn't had time to do much anything. So basically, I got my sewer line hooked to a full-time hookup. And what I used was duct tape to hold my pipes together. You do as you wish. You could glue them all the way together. I didn't mind that way. That way, if I have to move the RV, I can simply just undo the tape, pop the lines, good to go, and I don't have to worry about having to re-glue, buy new couplers, and all that, because if I ever have to move this out here, it's going to be a pain. And sometimes you got to take it to the repair shop for something you can't fix. Another thing we bought was this little doodad here, and you can see another video about it. This little coupler, basically it flips on there. And it's got like little nipples. I'll find it here in a second. And then you put it into a 3-inch pipe, is what you do. And then you run it to your spillway of where it goes. And if you're sharing with someone, it's always cool to get like a T of some sort or a Y, so that you or your neighbor can still empty into that one. That way you're not taking it away from them where they cannot dump their tank every so often. And this actually helps through the winter if you have this set up on the PVC, because in the wintertime, urine does freeze. And it's a nasty mess, I will tell you that. We ran into that 2 years ago, and I said, I am not doing this ever again. It was a mess because we left it open, and I was not a happy person at the time. I should say not a happy camper. I seem to... Oh, it's way back there. Hold on a second. I'll show you what I got for the sewer hookup. Okay, so what I have for the sewer hookup that hooks up 3-inch PVC pipe, it's this. It's a rigid pipe adapter. It's this right here, okay? And basically, it is a rigid pipe adapter, 3-inch hub, and bayonet hooks. So you got your little hooks in the RV. Then you put your 3-inch PVC in there, and you're good to go. That's how that works, okay? And you just put your PVC in there, glue it to it, or however you wish. And what's nice about this particular one, you can actually unhook it if you need to. See? You can actually unhook it and move it around. It's nice, and it's got a nice little gasket. I have a spare just in case something happens to one. We had one break on us one day, and we were up the creek with no paddle, per se. So, and the model number, I will have it here in just a second. It is a T1028. And it's made in Mexico is where it's made. I happen to find mine on eBay. That's where I found it. And it was a place out of Idaho, I think it was. So, no, Utah. Sorry, Utah. It's out of Utah. I don't have the name of the place, but there's eBay. Usually you can find them on Amazon, but you find them on Amazon, they're gone like that. It's so hard to find them at the time when I was looking for it. So I found them, and I said, look, hon, we need to buy them while we still can. I don't remember how much they were because it's been so long, but I knew they were a little bit pricey, but you need to get rid of your sewer. And the thing is, for wintertime, is don't leave your valves open for your sewer, close them. Because over time, if it's freezing outside, your sewer pipe will build up with ice over time. And then you got to deal with ice and get it all thawed out. Cold water is the best way to do it. And then if you got poo, it's... yeah, it's that nasty. It's that nasty. So, yes, disgusting, yes. So, you get the point. So, these are just the basics of what I done for wintertime. You could also, for the skirting, if you wanted to, you could put some sort of thin insulation around the back side of it and then duct tape to it. That'll work. That way, if you ever have to remove the skirt, it's not hard to take the duct tape off. This here, these are old skids. I put it at the nose of the trailer about a week ago, and it has helped out on the nose of the trailer quite a bit because I don't have a skirt ground around there, but it keeps the wind from underneath, keeps my bedroom just a little bit warmer. And I'm happy to say that the colder days has been a little bit nicer in the bedroom, and I haven't been as cold. We just for a deck, we just got an older deck is what we got from somebody that they were just throwing it out. Somebody said free. I took it, put it in my trailer, towed it at home. We picked it up, set it up on blocks, and it works. So that's it, folks. So basically, the basic thing you need is a way to keep your water lines warm and keep your sewer lines closed until you need to dump, and close them back up when you're done dumping. Rinse your tanks out when you can. And then also, I found a concoction to keep your tanks smelling pretty nice and fancy like. And I'll do that with another video later on if anybody's interested. And that's how you do it, man. Simple as that. You know, so y'all have a great, wonderful day. And stay safe out there. This is Overall Paul, Possible B, whoever you want to call me. And I'm just telling you, have a great day, and God bless. And hopefully you learned something from this video. God bless, and all things are possible.